A senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN Mohammed Ndarani Mohammed, joins me from Abuja to evaluate NJC's decision to suspend judges and the redeployment of judges by the Federal High Court. Leonard Silk, you're welcome, SAN Mohammed. Thank you for joining us on the news.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
Now, let's start with having your views on the suspension of some judges by the NJC. Does this come to you as a move capable of depleting the trust deficit in the judiciary?
Yes, thank you very much. This is a very important topic, and I want to start by saying that the provision of Section 153 of the Constitution of Nigeria bestowed the authority and power on NJC to discipline and to discipline the errant judges, and to also do appointments and then the discipline of errant judges. So if you look at Section 153 of the Constitution clearly, it spells out the functions and duty of the National Judicial Service Commission on to ensure the independence of judiciary and to also ensure the protections of the integrity of the judiciary. So if the chairman of the or chairperson of the NJC is bestowed in the Constitution as the any substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria. So in my own opinion, the decision by the NJC under the leadership of our present Chief Justice of Federal Republic of Nigeria is in line with their responsibility, their decisions, and their authorities and the functions as embedded in Section 153 of the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, and in my own opinion, I so much had a confidence in the leaderships and the style of the present Chief Justice of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, Mohammed, if you can hear me, just can you tell us how you feel as a senior legal practitioner, see judges defile the sacred temple of justice as proven by the suspension handed down to them?
Yes, just like what I said, it is still the duty of the NJC as embedded and or as provided under Section 153 of the Constitution of Nigeria to ensure the independence of the judiciary and to also protect the integrity of the judiciary. And usually, when you are saddled with responsibility, like just the provision as provided under the Constitution of Nigeria, which is the authority to discipline and to also secure the independence of judiciary through the NJC. I think the decisions taken by the NJC is fantastically in line with the Section 153 of the Constitution of Nigeria. So, and by the time that is done, it will what we call showcase and protect the interests of the independence of judiciary and the integrity of judiciary, and then it will restore the confidence on the masses, on the citizens of the country that actually once there are things that is done which is wrongly done in terms of education, there will be sanctions or discipline. So the citizens will repose more confidence on the judiciary. And that is why I'm so in line with the standard practices set up by the present Chief Justice of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right.
We have to applaud him. We must have to applaud him because the measure and then the measure the Chief Justice of Nigeria took now is going to impose confidence on the.
So what does it entail for litigants whose cases are currently pending in courts? Courts of the suspended judges.
Yes. What do you say?
I said, what does it entail?
Come again, please.
What does it entail for litigants whose cases are currently pending in the courts of the suspended judges?
Yes, I think actually once issues like this arose, then in any civil matter or criminal matter, there is a provision that says such an action has to start de novo. But however, where the chief judge of the Federal High Court had an authority under extant laws, he can give a direction that actually the matters proceed the way it is instead of starting de novo. I think it is in line with the law. It is not outside the voyage of the extant law of their country, because it is not contrary to the law. That is just in my opinion, because he has that constitutional power as bestowed on him under the 1999 Constitution and our extant law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So he's still in line, so that the litigant will not go ahead and be suffering, calling witnesses in criminal cases or civil matters all over again. So usually what we do in law is that once a judge is transferred or a judge is elevated or a judge is suspended from its function, what we do as usual practices is that such a matter has to start de novo. But where you have a warrant under the armpit of the chief judge of the particular that sector.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We'd have to wrap up this conversation here, SA and Mohammed, but thank you so much for your time.